Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel, what I'm called. It's gonna get you right channel. Look though, this will be a collective message. Guys, keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present or about to happen in the future. Take what applies and let the rest fly. You feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must acquit. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've already asked that my ancestors and spirit team go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy sent this way, and so it be. Ashe, ashe. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all of my Gemini gang and friends. Now let the read them again, okay? Just period, guys. We got a new moon in Gemini, okay? Yes, new moon. Somebody in the background that's bitter been doing glamour magic on you or something like that. Collective. Yeah, we're going to see what's going on here. Shout out to all the Gemini gang and friends. Okay. Yeah. Somebody in the background bitter, guys. You've ended a cycle. Congratulations coming out the gate here, guys. You have ended a cycle, as you should have, guys, right? We are in a new season here, and we started a new moon. So you have ended a cycle and you started a new one here. Guys, you can have Cancer placements. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Mars, any placement for Cancer. And some of you guys have ended a cancer cycle. Wow. I have ended a cycle of treatment for cancer. So let me ring the bell for a group of you who know someone here. Okay. Yeah, that's for a group of you here. Okay. Yeah. Somebody says I done ended the cycle because you done learned your lesson. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's about. Because that means you ain't going to repeat the same, you know what I'm saying, same cycle here. If you learned your lesson here and you ended a cycle, which means you closed the door here. Right? You close the door for what no longer serves you here. Person, place, thing, or idea. You're staying focused here. And because you're staying focused and you've learned your lesson here means you've ended a cycle here, guys. Yeah. Somebody's in the background because they're upset that you ended a cycle. They bitter as hell. Oh, well, you know me. You feel me? They didn't try to do glamour magic on you, which means trying to affect how you appear, how you look to others. Maybe they try to mess with your weight. You know what I'm saying? Go fluctuate up and down. They might try to put acne and pimples on your face. Why this shit breaking out? Okay. This is definitely magic here. You staying focused at hand, though, so it don't matter here. Right, yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, I'm loving it right here. Yeah, you ended the cycle. Why you ended the cycle? Somebody need mental help over here. Okay, let me go over here. What's the tea, baby? Okay, you ended the cycle on somebody. You learned the lesson about. What did you... Okay, who did you end the cycle? What was the reason, actually, of why you... Okay, somebody that was clout hungry. You ended a cycle with somebody who was clout hungry, who was willing to say anything or do anything that makes shit up that's dramatic here. They're the ones who's bitter in the background. They know they're oh shit, they got me fucked up. Okay, somebody fucked up. They didn't ran their mouth about you, collective. They was so bitter when you ended a cycle with them, when you told them that you was not coming back. Oh my goodness. They fucked around and started running their mouth and started making shit up. They have been watching you from fake accounts, guys. Okay. Somebody that you ended a cycle with, you could have cancer placements. They could have cancer placements. You learned your lesson from dealing with them. They know they fucked up. They watching you from fake accounts and you are getting a jackpot. Okay. Just period. I'm telling you. I'm going to claim it. It's mine. Okay. This jackpot has been in my hand for a couple weeks now. And it's because every time this person runs their mouth about you here, collective, the more they keep running their mouth about you, collective, you got a love story here in the building. Okay. You got a jackpot in the building, fulfilling a fantasy. Okay. So look, guys, look at here. Okay. Some of you guys are fulfilling a fantasy and a new connection and a love story. Okay, you are in a fairy tale type of relationship. Like, what? Is this real? I thought I only seen this in the movies. Okay, I thought that the way that they caressed your hand and arm and face when you kiss, like, I thought that shit was in the movies. Like, this is really, you are fulfilling a fantasy at this time in a newer connection here, guys. Oh my goodness. And you got a jackpot. You're winning some type of money. A windfall of money is coming to you guys. An inheritance. Oh my goodness. You are in the Queen rising here. So you are very powerful. You could be a spiritualist out there. Baby, you in the spotlight. You look good, smell good, got a great personality. You looking sexy. You feel me? You is popping right about now. You is super lit. I feel like a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Somebody is watching you from fake accounts and fishing for comments at this time. Okay, because they are left behind. Okay, just spirit, because you ended a cycle with them. You feel me? You already ended that cycle and you're staying focused. And because you're staying focused, collective, yeah, because you stay focused. Yes, look what you get. You get a love of a lifetime, baby. You get a fantasy that's like no other here. So you get the money and the love of your life. You learned your lesson here. I felt like you learned how to choose your damn self here. What I got here? Let me see. Yeah. Some of you guys, yeah, this person here, they know they fucked up. You ended a cycle with them. You stopped playing with them. You went on to stop. Let me stop playing with you though. You know what I mean? Yeah, a king of swords here. Yeah. Somebody who was head over heart here, who's supposed to be disciplined and truthful and honest here. Yeah. You entering a new cycle with them here. Okay. Somebody that you know that's gonna stand up for you, that's truthful, that's honest here. You're in a new cycle in a love story with the King of Swords here. Somebody who's about authority, who's very disciplined, who's truthful and honest. You ain't got to worry about if they know mean no or they yes mean yes. They not about the color of the in between. You know what I mean? They gonna, what they said is what the hell they said or something like that. Yeah, they stay focused here. Yeah, you're entering in and this is the look. You ended a cycle here. You completed a cycle here with an X here. You could have ended a cycle here with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus here. Okay. Yeah, you completed a cycle here. You're celebrating at this time here from completing a cycle with somebody who was cold. Okay, somebody who was cold to you, who wasn't emotionally open here, that was blocked off here. I felt like with the King of Swords, this King of Swords here, that you ended with the World here. The number 21 could be significant, or 3. Yeah, the Fool here. Wow, you have new beginnings, possibilities, optimism, like pleasure, baby. This is what you left. You completed this cycle with this King of Swords. Somebody who wasn't emotional, who couldn't provide for you emotionally, who would just be very like non-emotional, non-empathetic here. Yeah, you took a risk here. You became the Fool here. Aries, Aquarius energy. Yeah, you had to go ahead and leave here. You had to go ahead and pack your bags here from this person. This is how they know they fucked up, because they couldn't open up here. They couldn't be themselves. They couldn't even be themselves, or they couldn't even understand you on an intimate level here. Look what you have here. They all like, you couldn't be like this with this person here. With this King of Swords type of energy, it wasn't that type. That you ain't get no affection here. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no true intimacy or no affection here. Okay. Yeah. Because this person here with the Two of Pentacles was always juggling here. Yeah, you had to learn how to adapt here. This person could not adapt here. And so, yeah, you took your chances elsewhere here because you got tired of trying to do this act here, okay? Capricorn energy, Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, you got tired of having to do this damn balancing act here of being cold and detached here. Okay, you were with someone who was cold and detached, and you got tired of trying to balance that here. You took off with closing a cycle, ending a cycle here, and then with the Fool opening up to staying focused to other possibilities here, and especially with time management here. Some of you guys that started to focus on being the best and start to developing your own like talents here. And the reward that you get here is a beautiful love story. You get the damn jackpot, okay? Like this person that was bitter, this ex, this King of Swords here that's bitter, whatever that they tried to do in the background, it didn't work with the Three of Pentacles. They did try to collaborate or try to cause some type of confusion in your life, or try to cause some type of, yeah, with another party, a third party or something like that. And of course, it did not work. It was not aligned. It was not it wasn't authoritative. And it was disorganized, of course. They're losers. Guys, let's go do it for your reading. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Peace.